All right, dude. It's me, Z, and we need to talk about that Nintendo Direct Mini. In summary, Nintendo released a Nintendo Direct 2 days ago, and it was labeled as a partner showcase and only showed 5 mediocre games. If you want a more in-depth analysis than that, there are plenty of other videos, but I'll be playing it in the background here for you. So first things first, let's just get 2 things out of the way. 1, that Direct was garbage, and 2, I was 100% right. So you may be thinking, but Z, I didn't see any Nintendo Direct mini predictions in your feed. How were you right? And I'll tell you how I was right. I was right because about a month ago, I made a video predicting the death of Nintendo Directs. And if you want to watch the full prediction, dude, I'll link that video right up here. But in short, I predicted that Nintendo was done with making big directs featuring lots of big game announcements. I said the reason for this happening was that Nintendo wants to allow each of its own big games to have its own time in the spotlight, and sometimes the big games are weighed down by the overall perception of the direct. So, since that video, 2 things have happened. First, the CEO of Nintendo, Shuntaro Furukawa, stated 12 days after I made that video that Nintendo is not committed to making directs forever and will abandon them if they want to. Quote, speaking to investors as translated by VGC, President Shuntaro Furukawa explained that although Nintendo still feels like directs are, quote, an incredibly effective way to present information, it may be time for something new. Furukawa is a bit vague here, but states, inversely, times change and so does the most effective way to promote products. So there is a chance that a new, better way to present this information comes out. So we always like to examine all of the possible ways to communicate this information to customers. So right after he says this, that crappy little Direct Mini comes out, and guess what was not on it? Breath of the Wild 2, Metroid Prime 4, Metroid Prime Trilogy, the rumored Mario 3D Collection, F-Zero Custom Robo Arena 2, and here's why. Because Nintendo is done letting their big games be overshadowed by the hype of Nintendo Directs. So I was right, and literally everything I say is going to come true. So now where do we go from here? Well, I think the answer is out in the open here. Nintendo will continue doing direct minis that are for indie games, and they will transition to make directs for third-party games more frequently. These types of directs will be all that remain by the end of the year, as I predicted before. This way they can market their third-party games without the big AAA titles overshadowing them. The little games don't bog down the direct and ruin the hype for the big dogs, and the big dogs all get their moment to shine or be hated on without affecting anything else. So that's it, dude. Now, I know you hated the video, but I think I deserve a like for predicting the future, and if you want to know what else will come to pass in the world of Nintendo, please make sure to subscribe for more. Remember, all predictions are guaranteed. All right, dude, I'll talk to you later.